Hello, and welcome, everyone. This is Lizzie, your host. How are you doing this beautiful afternoon, evening, wherever you are? And I love how my guest usually says, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. This is Lizzie, and I am the host and one of the producers of the LizyT Show. I'm here just for a short, brief couple of minutes just to say to everyone, thank you for the support, for the acknowledgement, for being here, supporting the LizyT Show. And we had a little contest, nothing major. It's just a little way of saying thank you. And as you remember last week, we had on the LizyT Show mug, we had names of people that supported, people that commented on the gift, and we had a winner, Ms. Natasha. As you can see it on the screen, she's a beautiful lady. I identify with her a lot. We've became acquainted through Woman on Fire, and then we became acquainted through other networking events that we both participated. Her business and her what she does is so incredible, and I identify with her because I have a daughter which is on a similar spectrum, and wow, there's so much to say about her. But you know what, I'm gonna let her, because she's here and I want her to see that the gift cards are real. I know that some of you has been on contest and they say they win things and nothing happened, but not here, although it's a smaller amount. But hey, something is better than nothing. So let's welcome Natasha to the screen, and I love for her to introduce her to all of you that are watching right now through all social media. So without further ado, here's applause. Hello, beautiful, and welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I love how you present yourself. How are you doing?
I'm fabulous, thank you.
I love your energy, sweetheart. I love what you do, and I love what you stand for. But for people that don't know and they're just tuning in, and they haven't followed me for as long as you have, because I think we've known each other for at least 5 years, or maybe even longer, through Woman and Fire. But I'd love to introduce for you to introduce yourself to the ones that don't know yet what you do and what you're all about and what you represent.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, everyone. Miss Natasha here. I hope you're doing well. I am a mental wellness creative, disability advocate, author, and speaker. I am the host of the Create Don't Hate Show on YouTube, and also the owner of CIH Mental Wellness Solutions.
Hello, I love it. And how did you got involved with this? Like, what motivated you? And I know the background, but I want you to share with my audience what motivated you to create this organization, to create this this event, because I know that there is a need, but a lot of people in the spectrum, I mean, it's hard enough for them to sometimes get off the bed, or even go to work or go to school. And I'm very, very proud of you, because you are one of the people that are able at this moment to pursue your career and to embrace this challenge. So what motivated you?
A couple things, but the two major ones is my youngest brother passing away in 2017.
Yes.
Also, being bullied at school, at home, and at work. Seeing that I didn't know how to cope, I started to look within, and I started to build on that foundation first, and then thought, you know what? I've seen so much others going through things. that I want to be of assistance to. My goal is to assist and encourage persons who work with people with disabilities or different abilities, mental wellness challenges. They too affect neurodivergent minds, and I would like to work with them because if their minds are well, if their mental wellness is well, persons with living with neurodivergent people will be well as well.
Absolutely. And for us to identify a little bit more what your condition is, neurodivergent is so broad. So
yes.
it is. It's just, I've learned so much myself. Again, having a family member with in the spectrum. But how would you diagnose with high level autism?
I wouldn't even say high level. I would just say autistic. I'm autistic. It's one of my diagnoses because you can't see. I may seem like that. Some people may seem like that, but you can't see what they struggle with.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So it's like yes, I can articulate myself because I was like made to understand that being in a certain type of way is better than being myself. So I had to like rejig my mind and do my very best to understand what it is I was dealing with in my own self so I could be able to help others. So I would, for one, say autistic, and I would also say dyslexic.
Wow.
That's just two.
And look at you. You're doing it. You're making it. You're not only writing. You are. I'm not sure if the painting behind you is one of your creation, but
No.
I know that you are an artist. Every time I see you, you look like nothing I've ever seen. I know that that's not always the situation. Again, like living with someone who is in the spectrum, there's lows and there's highs, right? There's days that are amazing, and there's days that are not so amazing. And coping capabilities are very, very important. Can you share with us, again, for someone who's watching, and this is not a long interview, this is just to say thank you and to acknowledge you for who you are. And it's interesting because when we were trying to put names together and people to comment, one of the persons that I thought of you was you, and I'm like, Natasha hasn't comment, and it has to go in the mug because anyhow, and it happens that you win. But one of the coping mechanisms that you personally use in order to help your day, help your work, help your environment, and I assume that there are very many, but one of them that someone could identify with.
Okay, so it's a phrase and also a way of life. So what I use every day is create, don't hate.
I noticed that on your tagline on Instagram.
So creating means like maybe making your favorite dish, maybe making your painting, or making a book, or making some sort of birdhouse, or going out for a walk. But creating instead of hating starts with you. And the coping mechanism is creating something that will help me get through the tough time I'm in, or help another get through the tough time they're in, or creating a positive mindset each and every day I wake up, or you wake up. I think that's like the major key, creating. And even if you're not a creative person, there is something that you do best that no one else can do.
It's
And you
so
just gotta
true.
dig deep to find it.
And that those advices, and I love it, and thank you so much, Miss Natasha, for sharing. It seems easy, it seems not difficult, but we know that, you know, one days are harder than the others, and I admire your determination, admire the way you are, and admire that it's taking you to push through it, and creating. And that's one of the taglines that you use it on your Instagram. On that note, everyone, I love for you to follow her on Instagram. So can you share your Instagram with my audience?
Oh yes, my Instagram is at Miss Natasha Connects.
Beautiful. And as you can see it on the screen, everyone, she has tons of followers and is right here, right on the screen, just in case you've missed it for any particular reason. So it's right there, Miss Natasha Connects. She has tons of followers, and I love her page, always optimistic. And this is your brand new book. Incredible.
Oh yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, congratulations. I
Thank
didn't even
you.
put a like on it. How dare I? Um, so tell us about this creation, this book, Autistic Yours.
It
Love
was
the
it
cover.
was a creative expression of my feelings in the midst of good and bad, and also a reiteration of how you too out there can create mental wellness for yourself, so then you too can create mental wellness for another. Because if you deal with yourself first, you'll be able to deal with others much more better, and others will be able to deal with themselves and see, hey, this person is dealing with me so pleasantly, let me go out there and deal with other people pleasantly as well.
And we know, as people from the spectrum, and again, living with someone, so I relate. The people, they look or they sound that they're upset, that there are something is bothering. Sometimes it's just a day that they need to be left alone, and other times are they're not too willing to talk because they want to process. So we have to understand. And one of the things that I have never done anymore is don't judge by its cover. The person could be, oh, is he angry at me? Did I say anything? Sometimes has nothing to do with you. They just need to be left alone. They need to process what's going on. They need to digest what's going on. And then when they're ready, they'll come and talk to you. Being in the spectrum, it's taught me so much. And obviously you living with this, it's definitely open eyes for people to understand what you're going through. With this book that you have created, what is the response, Natasha? What people, I mean, I assume that everybody, I see the comments, everybody has been very, very supportive. Can you tell us what are the responses?
The response mainly is, when is your next one?
Oh my goodness.
That's mainly the response. Like, when are you going to come out with another one? And are you going to have more children's books as well? Because I do both. I have mental wellness books for adults, and also mental wellness and self-acceptance, self-love books for children as well. Reiterating the fact that you can only be you. That's all you could do.
Wow, love it. Again, everyone, connect with Miss Natasha if you know anyone that is, and you probably do, because nowadays with diagnosis and going to see someone, it could be easier than it used to be 20-30 years ago. Make sure that they get this book. Follow Natasha. She is definitely an assistant and help. And again, I want to congratulate you for winning the gift card. I know it's the holiday season, and this can really help to buy yourself something. Or hey, that shopping list probably had that one extra person that not sure if I'm going to get it, or I'm not sure it's in the budget. Maybe now it is. But yeah, love it, love it. Thank you so much, Natasha. I know I was only going to take 5, but talking to you, it's such an amazing experience. And I love you so much because you've gone so far. And every time I see you on social media, you're always, always flourishing, always expanding, writing, painting. And when I see you at networking places, I love to see all your cards and your attitude and your positivity. And it's incredible. Even though you're probably not having the best of a day, you try to make it the best and create, not hate. I love your tagline.
Thank you.
Well, any last word, my friend? I appreciate you spending your busy evening with us. I know last time we talked, you were up to an event. Love to hear your last comment.
Oh, thank you so much for providing me, giving me a chance to be a winner.
So
and I hope that everyone has a lovely and safe holiday. And also, I'm here if you'd like to speak with me. I call myself a sincere peer. If you'd also like someone to do a speaking engagement, I can also do that as well. But the most thing I want you to remember, everyone, is that creating instead of hating starts with you. So thank you.
Love that. Creating instead of hating. Love it, love it, love it. Well, thank you so much, Natasha, for being here with us and taking a couple of minutes of your precious time. And we'll connect soon. And don't go away. And thank you, everyone, for watching. And have an amazing weekend. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. And especially Merry Christmas to you, Natasha. Bye-bye for now.